So is there a consequential difference between Donald Trump and a serial killer? Not my question, one of our callers. Check this out, leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Tony in Long Beach, California. Tony, what's on your mind today?
Hey, Tom. I was just calling to say, have you ever listened to the speech by Malcolm X called The Ballot or the Bullet?
Yes. Well, I haven't listened. I've read it.
Oh,
it's been a few years.
Yeah,
but
you
yes.
should really listen to it. He's great. But basically, that's what I was calling to say. That's the point we're at now, because I really was the fact that they're trying to play off the comment Biden made about, you're not black if you don't vote for him.
Right.
Basically, he forgot he was on a millennials show. Millennials are not old preachers in Clyburn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry. No, I want to hear your opinion before I offer you mine. Go for it.
Oh, okay. No, what I was going to say is young people are not going to go for that stuff. That's why they didn't support him. They supported Bernie Sanders. And even though I'm a boomer, I must be Puerto Rican then, because I am not going to vote for him at all. And, just
for whom? For Joe Biden?
Yeah.
You're not going to vote for Joe Biden?
I'm not voting for Trump either. I hate him too. Well, not too, but I am not. My conscience. Okay, if you read the brother's book, like you said that you just had on your show, I lived that. I've lived that for 59 years. Okay, and what a lot of people take lightly, I do not. And the fact that you're trying to get our vote and you disrespect us on a level, he would never say to a Jewish person, if you don't vote for me, you're not Jewish. If you don't vote for me, you're not Latino. If you don't vote for me, you're not Native.
Tony, it was a bad and awkward joke that he later apologized for. Maybe I'm completely wrong here. Maybe I'm in outer space. But I assumed that most black people in the United States could tell the difference between an awkward ally, a friend of theirs who said something, in a very bad way, in an awkward way, versus a fulminating racist, Donald Trump. I mean, the contrast couldn't be starker. Joe Biden sat not just next to Barack Obama, but slightly below Barack Obama for 8 years. He was subordinate to Barack Obama. He never tried to grandstand. He never tried to push Obama out of the way. He never tried to take credit for Obama's work. He always supported Obama in every circumstance. Frankly, there's a lot of white men who would not be able to do that, or who would have had a large problem with that. And certainly the entire Republican Party falls into that category, but there's probably a lot of Democrats who do too. Joe Biden has demonstrated, at least to me, but then again, I'm a white guy, that he has some understanding of the black experience, and that he has a lot of respect for, or is capable of having a lot of respect for a person, regardless of the color of their skin. That's what it looks like to me, Tony.
But look at his record, Tom.
His record at this point doesn't matter, Tony. This is not 1992. This is not 1992. This is not 1992. I get his record.
Still here, huh?
Yeah, but look at Donald Trump's record, Tony. He's raped over 20 women. He spent his early life writing C for colored on the applications of people who wanted to rent apartments in his dad's, housing complex so that they couldn't get in. Tony, we're just going to have to agree to disagree here. What impact has that had as a whole
when you look at the prison industrial complex? And it was also by
it's been horrible.
Well, then
Donald Trump has been locking up people of color. He's got concentration camps for people of color.
If you want to compare, and I'm not taking away from how bad Trump is, but Trump is a reflection of white supremacy. And until white people see that and do something about it, we didn't put him in office. So
you're willing to wait another 4 years, Tony? You're willing to let Trump be president for another 4 years? You're willing to let Trump be president for another 4 years in hopes of what? The white people will wake up?
My vote is not going. I live in California. it's going to be Democratic. I mean, I'm not in a swing state. So if I don't vote for him, it's really, not going to make that much of a difference.
So it's more of a personal statement. But when you call into a national radio program and, representing yourself as a black person and say, I'm not going to vote for Joe Biden, that echoes into a lot of states that are not California.
But all I'm saying,
would you advise friends or neighbors or relatives who are African American in Michigan, for example, or Indiana or Ohio or Pennsylvania not to vote for Joe Biden?
It's their personal preference.
Yeah.
And
Tony, I got to move along, but
like Malcolm said, it's basically your vote can either be a protest, your vote is a moral decision. It's a whole lot of things. It's very personal. Okay?
Yeah.
But that's my point. The fact of the matter is, how are black people really, in terms of this country? Democrats have not been the answer for black people either.